The Ladies Challenge Plate is our final before lunch, our final race that we'll see before the lunch break. Oxford Brookes University on the Bark Station and another Dutch boat on the Buck Station. Last race before lunch. This will be another keenly fought final, Kath, inevitably.
Oh, I expect this to be really fiery in both crews. Really impressive oarsmen here. A lot have already won medals under 23 level. Got huge Henley experience in the Oxford Brookes crew. Many of them have already won medals, and some first-timers at Henley in the Hollandia Roeiclub crew. But these are athletes who, again, are seeing this as a key part of their development into international rowing.
Waiting the men's 8 Ladies Challenge Plate final. It's taking a little while to get the races on the way. The wind at the start is probably unsettling the boats, and they run very strictly to time here. They're not going to skip away early so they can get quickly into the lunch queue, are they?
Good to let the water settle from the previous race for the finals. We want things to be as fair and to give the crews the best chance of having their best performances there. So everyone doing their jobs. Start aligners there, boat boys, huge operation behind the scenes to allow these races to run so smoothly.
Jamie Axon, you can see in the 3 seat, taking his moment to stretch a little bit more, flex and stretch. So that back's fully warmed up and ready to go. Another grueling race ahead. Neither cock's happy yet. Brookes University first to settle. And the Dutch are ready as well. We're off and running in the Ladies Challenge Plate final here at Henley Royal Regatta. This will be absolutely ferocious at the start, won't it? They'll be going hell for leather past and out of Temple Island, trying to seize the early initiative. It'll be absolutely brutal for the first couple of minutes.
Absolutely, both crews high rating. Again, they've had really fiery races to get here. These are experienced crews, and they're young, they're ambitious. They each want to get that very special Henley medal at the end of this course that's waiting for one of the crews.
Predictably, nothing in it for the first couple of 100 metres.
This is the point where actually you've got so much more tension often on a finals day. It's really important coming out of a fast, hard start to get relaxed into your rhythm. I mean, it's powerful, but they just need to make sure they're breathing, and it's an important job for the cocks to get into that rhythm that's going to take you down that course, just allowing the boat to run in between the powerful strokes.
Well, Oxford Brookes on the Berkshire Station, furthest away from the camera, are shading it at the moment. This is going to be a very, very tight one as things stand. Now a little move again, actually, from Oxford Brookes University. You can see there, just stepping through another gear.
Yeah, well, they're staying high really out of the start, and that's a bit of an Oxford Brookes style. I mean, they sort of joke that they just race all the time. Everything's a race, and they come out of the start and just try and keep it high, try and get an early advantage. They attack. They're very aggressive in the way they race. They're always ready. They're never caught napping. They're always trying to take the initiative, and that's what they're doing here, is taking the initiative, taking this Ladies Challenge Plate final, absolutely gripping it and saying, we want another Henley medal. Brookes won it in 2018, they won it in 2017. They have a formidable tally of Henley wins now. Lots of members of this crew have won previously in the Temple as well as the Ladies Plate, alongside experience under 23 where there are medalists, and again, that is all coming to play here. Really high standard. They have a huge squad at Brookes, so that it's very competitive the way they train. They do a lot of side-by-side training, a very intense program, so they are always ready to race, and this crew is absolutely on it today.
They are. Oxford Brookes University won this in 5:58 last year, and they won't be much slower than that this time round. looking at what they've done in the first half of this race. They've got a length lead, and you can see there Quentin Antognelli, who's wearing the white baseball hat in the bow seat of the Oxford Brookes boat on the right of your picture. Matthew Aldridge, Jamie Axon, who we noted was doing lots of stretching on the start. Samuel Nunn, Michael Glover, Ollie Wilkes in 6, Henry Swarbrick in 7, and in the stroke Brendan Edwards. All being urged on by Harry Brightmore, the Cox, a 25-year-old Cox, so you can see there chatting away.
And they have got a bit more experience. They're super young, but their ranging age is more sort of 23 to 26, whereas in the Dutch crew it's more 19 to 21, 22. And so just that 2 or 3 years of racing, maturity, of endurance training means you can just go at a little higher intensity. And we just see more intensity in the bite of the blades in the water, in the power with which it's driven through. The Dutch are fighting and now making some good moves in the middle to see what they can do.
Yeah,
Five of them have already represented Holland at under 23 level, but it's brilliant to see one of them's only in his 2nd year of competitive rowing, the 5-man there. So a great experience to come to Henley and to be at this ferocious level against a really top-class Oxford Brookes crew. But the Dutch never give up.
Huge move from the Dutch in the last couple of moments. Obviously, you're talking there, Kath. They've just put that foot down, haven't they, and managed to get right back into this race. That's thrown it wide open. Oxford Brookes University, I think, will be under the impression that they had it under control, and then they may have to respond here pretty quickly, because that was a big effort from the Dutch to try and get back in, and they have done. They've responded again, Oxford Brookes, and they've got up to, well, 3/4, maybe a full length ahead. It's great to see, isn't it? You see one team give it a go and then the other team respond. It's all cat and mouse. That's what you want.
It is. It's throwing punches, isn't it? It's the duel on the water, but really fiery. I think the Oxford Brookes crew look just as if they're ready to keep attacking. The Dutch have got overlap, so they will know that they've made some ground up, and that's so important to have the feeling that what we're doing is working. We're putting more and more effort and we're getting more and more exhausted. Can they actually get a bit more overlap? Brookes doing another move. I think they've just livened it up again. They're going to be thinking now about the moves they're going to take to get them home.
So Oxford Brookes University, they've got the big crowds on the Berkshire Bank now, urging them home. They have a big home crowd as well, just up the road for them. Oxford University and Oxford Brookes are looking in control of this one. They've been asked lots of questions, though, by the Dutch, and they're still being asked questions in front of stewards. Last couple of 100 metres now in the Ladies' Challenge Plate Final. Oxford Brookes University, you can see the Cox there, Harry Brightmore, and he stretched it out again, and that is a fine race from them.
Attacking all the way. You can see a lot of exhaustion, all of the rowers here, but the Oxford Brookes guys, they had more in the tank. They attacked it from the start, and they're attacking it right to the line.
Brilliantly done from Harry Brightmore, the Cox, and the Oxford Brookes University boat to win the Ladies' Challenge Plate. 2 in a row for them, 2018 and now 2019. Celebrations right outside our commentary box. Brookes University ecstatic, and you can understand why. That was a terrific race, because the Dutch, although at times looked inferior, they kept on asking questions, and Oxford Brookes kept on responding.
They were under pressure all the way, but they had that intensity. They had to bring out their best race today. They had to make sure they made no mistakes, and they just attacked and attacked and attacked. And although the Dutch threw everything they had at them, it wasn't enough, and Oxford Brookes will have yet more Henley medals heading their way.
Finals day at Henley Royal Regatta. Big crowds in to watch Oxford Brookes University win the Ladies' Challenge Plate.